Hey guys, Jeremy Lafrentz with Backstage Entertainment, sitting here with none other than Jay from Bullet for My Valentine. Jay, how you doing?
What's going on, man? I'm good.
Good. You're on the Rockstar Uproar tour, playing with a lot of awesome bands. You have a favorite yourself that you're playing with today?
We like all the bands. They're all cool guys. Probably our oldest friends and dearest friends are Avenged Sevenfold. I mean, we've toured with Escape the Fate before. We've toured with Black Tide a bunch of times, years and years ago. And 3 Days Grace we've toured with before, like the other bands. We just getting to know, and everybody's getting on. We're all having a good time.
Yep. So, I mean, let's talk about your guys' most recent album, which was actually released in April of 2010, called Fever. Do you have a favorite song yourself? You know, since the album's been out a while, has it changed since it came out, or what is your favorite song you'd say off the album?
This album's obviously a little bit different from the rest of them. Like, we tried to do a little rule of less is more and try and take out so many riffs so it's a little bit, you know, more of a beat, more of a groove. I like all the songs. They're all pretty good. They're all party songs we tried to aim for, except for the ballads, of course, in it. But I think probably my favourite one is probably Begging for Mercy, because it's a lot more fictional than the other ones. And like, me and Matt were playing pool one day and we were like, you know, let's try and write something about the sickest thing we've ever done or ever thought of in our lives. So we just wrote about a complete serial killer keeping somebody trapped in their basement and bleeding them from the heels. Yeah. So I like that one.
Now, talk about, for the fans out there that have bought the album, they've seen the kind of unique album cover. Is there a special story behind it? It's kind of a lady with like a lobster hand or something. What's kind of the story behind the album cover?
No, there's not really any big story about it. Like, we had a lot of designs and a lot of thoughts to go on this album, and like, we knew that it was a step up from what we normally do, kind of thing. And like, we tried to reach like a new like direction with this kind of album and everything. And it was kind of a last minute thing, really. We went to LA, I think it was, for a last minute photo shoot because we didn't like all the album photo shoots that we'd done previously in the UK and stuff, and we wasn't happy with them. Didn't put out what we really wanted. So the person that done that photo shoot, we liked what he'd done. Like, within 45 minutes he'd done better jobs than people that took hours doing around the world, you know. So we said, could you have just like a quick one night go at this album? And this guy just came through with that, and we were like, wow, he's the most different thing ever. And I think this is actually his wife on the cover. Oh,
really? Okay, so sort of a unique thing.
Yeah.
And we got Moose stepped in. And Moose, you want to join the interview?
Carry on.
We're carrying on, I guess. All right. Now, there's talk of you guys actually releasing new material on a new album maybe next year. Have you guys kind of started on that already, or kind of give a teaser to the fans yet?
No, there's nothing really there. You know, we like sit on the bus maybe and jam through a few tunes and talk about things and stuff like that. Like, but there's nothing really that we like, you know, set on or anything yet. We're just gonna finish up this run, do something in South America 3 weeks after we finish this, and then break for Christmas. Then we're gonna get stuck into it after.
Okay, so the idea is kind of there. It's just kind of in the process, just slowly getting there, huh?
Yeah, well, we got like a bunch of riffs left over in the riff bank, you know, and from previous albums over the years. We got all that. We got like a bunch of new stuff that we got like in our heads maybe, and like what we've recorded on the bus, just messing around stuff. But we haven't thought of direction or songs or anything yet. Right.
Well, I'm sure the fans will be excited whenever it does come out. So best of luck to you guys when the album does release next year, probably, or whenever. But now, like I told you before the interview, we kind of do a unique thing. Our fans out there that have joined our Facebook page have actually submitted questions for bands, especially you guys, to answer. And we're going to do what we call the BSE box. They submitted questions to us, and then you're going to draw your own fate here. How's that sound?
Okay.
All right. So pick one. You can just read it and then toss it back in the box, and we'll go from there.
What bands did I like growing up?
Yep.
First band I ever got into was Guns N' Roses.
Okay.
Appetite for Destruction. And then Matt, then I was saying, introduced me to Justice for All, Metallica. And then a couple of friends introduced me to Pantera. And then after that, it was just like, that was it, you know. I just found this new world of like metal and rock, and it just spread on from there. Metallica, I mean, the first show I ever went to was Metallica with Moose, actually, and the boys, back in '97, I think it was. And 96.
Moose saying 96, he knows.
Long time ago, but yeah, since then it was just all the old good stuff, you know, AC/DC, Metallica, Guns N' Roses, Iron Maiden, all the good stuff.
So those are probably bands that inspired you to, you know, form a band yourself, I'm sure.
Definitely, that's what's in our roots.
All right, let's try another one, see what we get. See if you can draw the same one. We've never had someone do that. Ooh, here's a good one.
What's your most embarrassing moment on stage? Oh, actually, it wasn't so long ago.
Okay, we got a most embarrassing moment, recent one now. Huh?
Yeah, we played a show. I think it was Switzerland. Was it, Moose? Yeah. Switzerland, and like this has never happened to me. It's happened to my guitarist Padge a few times over the years, and I've always made fun of him. And we was playing stage, just rocking out normal, and they were all throwing frisbees and stuff around. But the weird thing was they were throwing food around as well for some reason.
Really?
It's just something they'd done. And I didn't know, like, somebody throw a big piece of cheese up on stage. So I'm like getting a drink off the bass tech. I run back out to start handling blood, and I just slip on this piece of cheese right up in the air, land on my back.
That's gotta be
so I didn't live it down for like months. The boys are still making fun of me now.
Really? Really? That's a pretty good one. Let's try another one here. We'll mix it up a little. All right, what do we got?
If you could be any other band for one show, who would you be?
Yep, so if you could be any other band, you know, I would say past, present, which band would you like to perform as one show?
Probably be Pantera.
Pantera?
I'd take Phil's job.
Yep, there you go. That would be a good one. That would be a good one. I'm going to try one more here, and then you guys are busy, I know, so we'll let you get on your way.
Who was my biggest musical influence? Band or person? Probably bands. It'd have to be more than one. You know, it'd probably be Maiden, Pantera, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, that kind of thing, Slayer. And then probably person for playing would probably be Steve Harris. I learned the most off playing his songs.
Really? Okay, great. Well, now, just for the fans out there, I'm sure a lot of them have already heard of you guys, but just in case you got new fans out there, where would you want to direct them to check more about Bullet for My Valentine?
Yeah, well, if you haven't heard of us yet, check us out, pick up our album, and come to a show. Tell a friend. See you at the pit.
Bullet for My Valentine. Check them out, guys. Hey everyone, make sure to like Backstage Entertainment on Facebook to see our photos, to enter yourself into contests for autographed prizes, and other news. Also, make sure to click the subscribe button on YouTube to check out the rest of our videos. And you can find us on Twitter to get updates about what we're doing. For Backstage Entertainment, this is Jeremy Lafrentz.